Killing in Ukraine can happen anywhere. Just before dawn this morning, missiles destroyed a school and a community centre in Mareva, in the northeast of the country. This was the aftermath. 21 people died here. Shortly afterwards, Ukraine's president visited a hospital in Kiev, praising the spirit of the survivors of attacks on civilian areas. This morning he addressed German parliamentarians. Russia is making war on our cities, our homes and our schools, he told them. The occupiers, he said, have killed 108 children so far. The smoking ruin glimpsed in this footage is what remains of a theatre in Mariupol. Hundreds of people were hiding in its basement when an airstrike hit, after they had done their best to make clear that it was a place of refuge. In this satellite image from a couple of days ago, you can see the theatre as it was, and a word written in Russian on the ground at each end. Children, it says. In this video, you can see what conditions were like in that basement. But according to initial reports, it saved lives.
We started to clean rubble. Of course, it's really hard. It's really difficult because shelling never stops and artillery works all the time. But looks like people are safe.
At the UN Security Council, Russia's representative denied targeting civilians.
In such a situation, it is not a surprise that Mariupol has become almost a leader on the number and ingeniousness of the fakes, and their manufacturing has become almost the main job of the Ukrainian regime.
Across the chamber, the United States repeated further accusations about Russian tactics.
Russia will be held accountable for its atrocities. There's only one way to end this madness. President Putin, stop the killing, withdraw your forces, leave Ukraine once and for all.
America's president, meanwhile, is in no doubt about how his Russian counterpart ought to be described.
I think he is a war criminal.
On a road out of Mariupol today, a long line of cars. In the windows, families have put up signs which say that same word, children. But in this merciless war, it's a word which offers no protection. Geraint Vincent, News at 10, Lviv.